Breaking news, Nigerians. Tinubu Shettima finally accept that they did not win election, reviews what will happen in Nigeria if tribunal sack them. See their plans. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of Labour Party, have said that nothing will make him not to reclaim his mandate through the court of competent jurisdiction, as he continued to say that the declaration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is against the Constitution of Nigeria because he did not win up to 25% of votes in Nigeria. He vowed that the free mandate given to him by the citizens of Nigeria cannot be stolen by anybody through any means, and maintained that he, Peter Obi, will continue to challenge Tinubu's victory until justice is done to him and Nigerians at large. He said that he is ready to take all legal means available to him and make sure that his mandate will be restored, as he continued to speak that he won the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria. Peter Obi later filed a suit against the Independent National Electoral Commission and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to challenge the processes that brought Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. Meanwhile, the tribunal judges, led by Justice Aruna, have promised that they will be highly neutral in handling the case and assured Nigerians that they will make sure that justice will be done to all the aggrieved presidential candidates that are challenging the victory of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the court. While reacting to this development, President Bola Tinubu has warned members of the Presidential Elections Tribunal that removing him as a president of Nigeria could lead to a breakdown of law and order, a very serious anarchy in Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu admitted his failure to score 25% in Abuja and the 25% of votes cast in Nigeria's capital territory, and maintained that it was insufficient to overturn his victory as declared by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). This was contained in a statement made by the elite council of President Bola Tinubu, Wole. He said in their final defense statement to the court at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal in Abuja, any other interpretation different from this will lead to absurdity, chaos, anarchy, and alteration of every intention of legislature. The team of lawyers of Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that different courts in Nigeria have always been careful about giving extreme interpretation of constitution that could spark chaos in the country. They said that Tinubu would still have won the election even if he did not score anything in Abuja and one other state. Our courts have always adopted the purposeful approach to the interpretation of our constitution, as exemplified in a host of decisions, even if there was no election in one state, including the FCT, or even if the election of a state or states, including the FCT, is or voided, the entire election cannot be voided or cancelled. In conclusion, our argument on this issue, we urge the court to hold that any election where the electoral exercise their right, there is neither a royal ballot, non-royal voter, and residents of the FCT. They do not have any special voting rights over residents of other states at the federation, in a manner similar to the concept of preferential shareholding in company law. The lawyers of Bola Ahmed Tinubu told the court that they should give their final verdict in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We urge this court to resolve this issue against the petitioners in favor of the respondent. The lawyers of Bola Ahmed Tinubu was specifically addressing a section of the Nigerian Constitution that said that a presidential candidate must score 25% of votes in 2/3 of Nigerians, 36 states, and the Federal Capital Territory, or Abuja. Public commentary has been rife about the intention of the clause after Mr. Tinubu won the highest number of votes in a three-way presidential race in February, but failed to secure 25% at the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. President Bola Tinubu and Vice President Shettima have finally agreed that they did not win up to 25% percentage of votes across the country, including the Federal Capital Territory, as required by the law, and urged the Presidential Election Petition Court not to nullify the 2023 election. Tinubu and Shettima said the tribunal should not cancel the presidential election over the controversy surrounding the 25th percent in Federal Capital Territory, and maintained that if the tribunal sacks them, it will lead to anarchy in the country. So Tinubu and Shettima told the Presidential Election Tribunal, led by Justice Aruna, to dismiss the case filed against them by Labour Party and its presidential candidate Peter Obi. Their approval was contained. Their appeal was contained in a final address by their legal counsel, Wole. Okay, guys, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Thank you.